Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another really cool reading. We do. And the World card is here, and this is all about expansion and opportunities. Yeah, and this man he's facing the globe, right? And he's kind of walking on this dock, and all these lotus flowers are there, which talks about protection. It sure does. We start over here with the King of Pentacles. Now, there could be an earth sign in this reading. This could be, it could be your energy, right? Possibly. But this talks about somebody who is kind of mature, typically. It doesn't have to be, because I don't go with the ages here, because they're general readings, right? Or kind of timelines that much either. But sometimes they are completely, accurate, of course. But this here talks about somebody who could be mature, and they are financially well, and this person could be willing to kind of lend you a hand, or build with you, or maybe invest with you, or just build a life. We have the Tower. This is defeat, and here's the man dressed in his kind of red kind of raincoat deal here. He's looking at this tree, and all around the tree here is rain and thunder, and he feels like lightning, rather, and he feels like lightning will kind of burn the tree, basically. But this is defeat. And we also have the Queen of Swords here, and next to the Tower, which is defeat, there could be somebody here who is possibly going through something difficult, or somebody who is, your person, I feel like, is completely discerning the situation. The Ten of Pentacles is here as well. I feel like there's some type of a defeat of a relationship. Yeah, and there is major discernment here about it, of course, right? And yeah, we have the World, the thinking man, and the woman holding a heart. So it looks like there's two people here, and this is your person's energy here, Sagittarius. The World is, as I said, expansion and opportunity. The thinking man is in the challenge. Yeah, and when we see this King of Pentacles over here, his head is a bunch of kind of moving parts here, like in a PC, right? They're moving parts as opposed to a Mac. So, the moving pieces here are, giving him ideas and things like that. But it looks kind of like a headache a little bit, or like a lot of cerebral energy, right? A lot of discernment. Yeah, especially with the Queen of Swords there. And thinking, and that's what we have here with this thinking man. Although he's looking at this beautiful crystal kind of shaped like a flower. It's very beautiful here, and he's going, wow, this is kind of out of this world type of energy. This sits in their challenge, because this person, I feel like feels like you are fate and destiny. We have the woman holding a heart here, and I feel like you are holding the key. This picture always cracks me up, of this woman, but she's holding a giant heart. I feel like you are holding this person's heart in your hand, or you have the key, right, to their heart, right? And we have Justice here, and the Empress, and the Ten of Cups here, which is seen as the Ten of Hearts, and this is really the Wheel of Fortune and fate and destiny. So Justice is kind of, balancing the scales out. It is. And that's what I feel like somebody wants with you, right? Let's have a look here at the Empress, and she shows up as the Queen of Pentacles. She doesn't have to be an earth sign. No, she doesn't. Let's have a look at that. That energy, yeah, and see what they can say. Enthusiasm, yeah. Somebody's very enthused here about making this come true, because they feel like you are fate and destiny. And this is your card, the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. That is, right? That is, you rule. That is, all about Jupiter, right? And the planet that you rule, basically, or that rules Sagittarius. And so, it's kind of a cool thing, right? It is. Right, because Sagittarians are known to have good luck. They can. So keep your fingers crossed, you guys, right? Do your daily meditation. Put your fingers together. Yeah, your three fingers with your two fingers with your thumb. Like that, right? It really does help. And yeah, I was watching this chick do the passion test, and she was talking about She wishes she would have got on board with meditation far younger. She feels like her life would have been much better because it brings calm, focus, can help you manifest your dreams. Yeah. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius, right? And let's see what we have. We're going to push the camera here until I can see what these cards are. They are being pulled spontaneously because, yeah, let's see. And we have the Empress again. And we will move the cards in just a moment. The Ace of Cups, Sagittarius. See, I'm talking about beautiful new beginnings here and expansion. And this is what happens when you focus on the positive. Yeah. And the World card, we're going to put a little sticky on it. We are. Where are those little stickies at, right? Where did they go? Let's see. We have plenty of them. We sure do. Let's see. And they are embracing ever so tightly, and they are here in the World wreath, right? Yeah, the World wreath here. And this actually goes here. And, you know, it looks like a reconciliation. It does. This is in your favor. And the Ace of Cups is below it, right? The Ten of Hearts is in this reading, or the Ten of Cups. And, wow, this reading's very clear. Yeah, and we have the King of Wands here. The Death card shows up, and, you know, here is the skeleton riding into town. And he says, I have to, you know, end something here, right? I do. I have to end something. And, but it is for transformation. All endings are for transformation, right? They sure are. Yeah. And let's see what else we have for you guys. The Two of Cups, a Sagittarius. So I'm going to move the camera in just a minute so you can view these cards. Yeah, just... And, yeah, we have the Strain card here. So let's move this camera now. And, yeah. And so this is really beautiful. This card here is very gorgeous, and the one covered with the sticky. Yeah, I beg your pardon, you guys, but hey, this is, you know. Yeah, and so this World card here, we have the World card is above it, right? And so this is expansion and opportunity, and the man's facing the globe like, am I going to accept this expansion in my life, these opportunities? And this is with you, Sagittarius, right, for the Ace of Cups here for a brand new beginning in love. And this is in your corner here because it sits in that position. This could be also what you want. We look at the reading in different ways. We do, because it gives us more insight. And here's the Queen of, you are this person's Empress, Sagittarius, right? And here she sits. I'm not sure if you have children with this person, but let's see here. Here she sits. We're going to put another little sticky here. Where are those stickies at? Yeah. And she's sitting there. She's sitting with her children, right? Let's see what we have. And she is in the forest. And now you may not have children, but the Empress can be a mother, right? It doesn't have to be. The Empress can be somebody who creates, but somebody who is loved. Yeah, somebody who is loved. This kind of divine feminine energy. It is. And so down here, the Queen of Swords sits, and she's accepting the crown of glory from the angel Sagittarius. This is coming into play, or this is what you are focusing on. But in this reading, I really believe that this is what is going to be coming into play, because we have all these beautiful cards here. We do. And this is, something is falling down here in order for you to begin with this person. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And we also have the King of Wands here. This sits in the past. So there was some type of offer that was looked at, maybe rejected, because the king sees the offer and he is very uptight here. It looks like somebody rejected something in the past so they could have courage. Yeah, and I believe it's courage to have a new beginning with you. The Death card sits here. You might have done this. You might have kind of rejected this person, possibly, so you could have something really beautiful here. Like, you might have told them, go home and don't come back until we have something really nice to celebrate here. Like, I don't want tidbits. Maybe they were giving you tidbits, right? Yeah, like Friskies, a little cat food, right? You're like, well, yeah, I don't like Friskies. I like Skippy dog food. I don't think that's it, but this looks like it was kind of a rejection here, just because somebody had courage, right? Sometimes when you have courage, you reject things, right? Because you're going, no, I'm waiting for something better here, or I don't want that because I don't see that it's kind of worth my time. The Death card sits next to the Ace of Cups. So it looks here like I've been saying, the World card can be an, excuse me, an ending to a cycle. And in order for the beginning of a new cycle, the Death card is here to kind of confirm that. And also we have the World card twice. Yeah. But, you know, this is... It ends with a very deep embrace here, and two people very happy. I feel like it does. And the Four of Cups sits with the Death card, Sagittarius. And the Four of Cups is here, and this is unhappy and disappointment, but this can be, it can be rejection, but I feel like this is more of, we see him in a different, kind of a different Four of Cups, where 4 cups are being offered, and he's drinking it. Usually he's kind of rejecting, right? But this is indulgence here, and I'm thirsty here, and I want to accept these cups, and also an ending. So this person here, whoever, the thinking man, maybe it's a thinking woman. We don't care about that part. It's a thinking person. And so, you know, so somebody here is thinking here that they want a new opportunity with you. And in this reading, it looks like they don't care what they have to do to get it. In other words, if I have to suffer some defeat right here next to this King of Pentacles, I will do it. Next to the Queen of Swords. Maybe they're an air sign. Maybe they're an earth sign. That is not important. They could be Libra. Justice sits here. They could be, the Empress is Taurus or Libra. But it doesn't have to be any of these signs. It could be anybody, right? And remember, you guys, you know, when we watch these readings, this could be your reading and you're not even a Sag, right? And I say this because, you know, the signs are more about your chart, right? And kind of, you know, it is, right? So, you know, like, for example, I'm Sagittarius, but my chart ruler is Capricorn. So there you go, right? Yeah, and you know, it's about your chart basically, and the houses and all the planets that sit in particular that were transiting when you were born. Yeah, exactly right. So here we have an indulgence and an ending. It's almost like when you go to these parties, right? And gee, I haven't been to one like this in a really long time. They used to have more of these kind of parties, like work parties back in the day. Some companies still have them, but they used to have more of it. I feel like there was more abundance, yeah, in the past for sure. But not saying that we can't have any. I'm not saying that at all. But where you're standing there and people walk around, they offer you a drink, like the waitresses, right? Or, you know, open bar and things like that. But he's accepting the drink here, like he's going to drink these 3 cups here. This is like, thank you. Like, I want to indulge, right? And accept this beautiful new beginning. And that's what somebody wants. We see your person, the Empress and the Ace of Cups. You want this too, Sagittarius. I feel like in the past you rejected this person because you said, I have to have courage here. I'm either not going to take tidbits or I'm going to wait until this is a really good offer. So here you are as the King of Swords looking at this offer that, you know, the divine hand offers, or maybe this person was offering. But you sat here very stubborn here with your lion and with your courage. I could tell by your body language, right? Yeah, your hands are tightly together. You almost look like you're clenching here. But you looked at this offer and you said, nah, I have courage. I have courage to wait for something good in my life. I'm not taking your tidbits or your breadcrumbs or your little morsels, right? No, I'm not taking that. And I'm worth far more. Yeah. And we have the 2 of Cups here, and this is how you're being affected. This person is coming to talk to you because he's approaching her. Yeah. In your environment, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Let's have a look at that 7 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Let's see what they have to say. And this is typically about determination or investments, or what can I hope to gain here? Yeah, let's see what they have. Excuse me, you guys. And reverse, this talks about money worries. This is in your environment. Anxiety about a loan, impatience, apprehension, suspicion. Well, it could be a disappointment here. Yeah, this could have been, I feel like there is a disappointment because somebody wants to make this come true. Right? Yeah, and maybe your person's worried about money. Maybe you are. That could be, in these readings, sometimes it's not just one message coming through, right? Maybe you are, possibly. And this can be impatience. This is interesting because in the upright is determination. Impatience can be it can be the downside of determination, because you're determined to make something happen and you're like, gee, I'm super impatient here. It could be kind of, the flip of this card, and it is flipped here, right? And so I feel like there is some type of impatience going on in your environment, and the Knight of Wands is reversed here. That could be you. And it could be somebody could be wanting to make something right because something happened in the past where you rejected this offer. They might have rejected it because they didn't have the courage, possibly. Here the lion sits, the beautiful lion. So maybe they didn't have courage here, Sagittarius. It is very possible. And they might not have had courage because they realized they had to suffer of defeat. Or you defeated them, like by way of walking away from them or something. There's some type of regret here, or some type of situation where, gee, I didn't get what I needed or what I wanted. And now this person is returning to you. I believe that's what this is about. And the Knight of Wands reversed, Sagittarius. How dare anybody reverse you, right? This could be rupture and a division. This could be a breakup, a break in a relationship. This is in your environment. This is impatience by way of your person, I believe. Impatience. Maybe you're impatiently waiting, right? Does that make any sense? People wait impatiently, right? They're like, counting the hours, right? Impatiently waiting for a breakup here. I feel like there is a breakup here because we have that Tower and it speaks of a defeat. And the Queen of Swords is here as well. And we also have the World card in this reading, and it really and the Death card here, which really talks about cycles ending, for new cycles to happen, right? Here's the Two of Wands. This is in your hopes and fears, Sagittarius. And this reading, this card here, Sagittarius, is your hopes and fears. You're hoping that this is like underway, that this is going to happen, like this is like this person's taking steps, it looks like, unless this is you taking these steps. It could be, right? You could be the one who's doing all this, right? Possibly. It looks like a joint thing, though, doesn't it? Let's get another card on your hopes and fears. And the Magician. Yeah, so you're hoping to manifest this. You could be maybe thinking, kind of fearing here, well, if they haven't started on this journey yet to come to me, that I may not manifest this, like in your fear. Here's the Queen of Wands. So you're hoping they're going to trust their intuition. She sits with her black cat and her sunflower. And sunflowers are about protection and abundance. Yeah, they are. I feel like they are fascinating flowers because they're so big. They almost look like, they're just huge, right? And they're very ancient flowers. I love sunflowers. Yeah. I used to think they were strange, right? When I was a kid, because they are very mystical flowers. Yeah, they are. And the Six of Wands. So you're hoping for a victory. I feel like you're hoping this person's going to wake up and recognize that you're a soul partner. Yeah, that you are. Your outcome, Sagittarius, is strength. So, there's nothing but courage in this reading. There's lots of courage here. There's lots of hope, I believe. And let's see what we have. Your person's first card for their extended is the World. They have, and this talks about accepting opportunities. He's walking towards the World to accept his opportunities. And it's beautiful here because the world looks almost unreal, the globe in front of him, while these flowers are here, right? I'm sorry, the lotus flowers, and they are about protection. And here's the thinking man. This sits in their challenge, Sagittarius, because I feel like this person is unclear about how things are going to turn out with you. I'm pretty sure here they did something in the past, or they just kind of, I don't know, neglected you, or didn't like show you appreciation. There's something lacking here in this reading. And here's justice, and I feel like they are coming here. This is also their card. I feel like this person's coming to balance the scales. And why it's all happening is the woman holding a heart. You're holding their heart. Yeah, this picture cracks me up, this woman here. She looks like she's in vaudeville, if you guys know, or what's the other one? Not vaudeville, but I think it starts with a B. It's hilarious. Yeah. And so, but, you know, getting back to this, you're holding their heart, Sagittarius. This is why this person wants to accept these opportunities with you. This is going to be an interesting read. This is going to be a 10-card spread on them. We're going to complete this. We're also going to see, Sagittarius, how they feel, what they're hiding, right, in their heart, or kind of what they're keeping under the cuff, right? We're going to see what they want or hope for, what they fear or doubt, their challenge, their environment, and their advice. We're going to see their advice. Definitely we are. And let's see the underlying energies between both of you. We're going to see how they're looking at it and their outcome, of course. All these, what they want to say to you. Yeah, and the action they're going to take. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius, please. Person. And the underlying energies is the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning. That's what this is about. So we have the link below, Sagittarius, in the description box. They're all super affordable. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.